Imagine trusting a medication to improve your health only to find out it is causing serious harm instead. What if that drug was approved by regulatory agency as safe for public use? In today's video, we will dive into the disturbing reality of unsafe pharmaceuticals, why they make it to the market, and how you can protect yourself from dangerous drugs. What you will learn: what make a pharmaceutical unsafe and the dangers associated with these drugs. Why unsafe drugs still get approved for use by the FDA and other regulatory bodies. How pharmaceutical companies may put profit over safety. The long term effect of unsafe medication on your health. How to identify potential risk in the medication you are taking, and what to do if you are affected. Stick around as we explore some real life example of unsafe pharmaceuticals and provide you with the tools to protect your health and make informed decision about your medication. What makes pharmaceutical unsafe? Unsafe pharmaceuticals are medications that either fail to perform as promised or have serious side effects that outweigh their benefits. This drug can cause physical harm, long-term health problems, or even death. Factors that contribute to unsafe drug. First is inadequate testing. Drugs that go through rush clinical trial or insufficient testing may not reveal dangerous side effects or long-term consequences until after they are on the market. Flaws in manufacturing. Some drugs become unsafe due to issue in manufacturing, including contamination or improper labeling of dosage and ingredients, and misleading claims. Pharmaceutical companies sometimes mislead doctor and consumer by overstating a drug's effectiveness or downplaying its risk. Example of unsafe drug. For instance, Biox, a painkiller, was widely used but later linked to heart attacks and a stroke before it was pulled from the market in 2024. Another example in fen, a weight loss drug combo that was associated with severe heart and lung damage. Why do unsafe pharmaceuticals get approved? Regulatory agency and their role. In the United States, the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, is responsible for ensuring drugs are safe and effective before they reach consumer. However, not all drug undergoes throughout scrutiny, the approval process. Before a drug is approved, it goes through three phases of clinical trials. But the problem lies in the fact that these trials often focus on short-term effect rather than long-term safety. Why drugs get approved despite risk? Corporate influence. Pharmaceutical companies often have substantial influence over the approval process. They may push for quick approvals by downplaying risk or by having financial tie with the regulatory bodies. And second is profit motive. Once a drug is approved, pharmaceutical companies stand to make billions. This creates a conflict of interest where profit sometimes comes before consumer safety. Example of approval gone wrong. Thalidomide, a drug given to prevent women in the last 1950 and early 1960, was not thoroughly tested for safety and caused thousands of birth defects despite initial approval. The long-term effects of unsafe pharmaceuticals. Short term versus long term risk. While some medication may appear to work effectively in the short term, the long term risk can often be much more severe. For example, certain pain medication can also lead to kidney failure, liver damage, or an increased risk of a stroke. Physical and psychological impact. Some unsafe pharmaceutical can cause long-term physical harm such as permanent organ damage, cancer, or neurological disorder. And psychologically, patient may experience depression, anxiety, or other mental health condition as a side effect of the drug, leading to a diminished quality of life. Chronic condition triggered by drug. For example, certain antidepressant have been linked to an increased risk of suicidal thoughts or action. In some cases, these drugs can lead to a lifelong struggle with mental health issue. Example of long-term consequences. The anti-ascent drug Acetana has been linked to severe birth defeat, depression, and even suicide, even thought it was initially prescribed for a condition that seemed relatively begins. How to protect yourself from unsafe pharmaceuticals. Reach your medication before taking any medication. Research its risk and side effects. Use resources like the FDA website, RX list, and PubMed to look up clinical trial result and potential dangers. Ask question. Never hesitate to ask your doctors about the safety of a drug. What are the known side effects? How has it been tested? Are there any safety alternatives? Monitor your health. Once you start a new medication, keep track of any change in your body. If you notice side effects, report them to your doctor immediately. Seek an alternative. If you suspect a drug is causing harm, ask your doctor about safer alternative. There is often more than one treatment for a condition. What to do if you are affected by an unsafe pharmaceutical? Consult your doctors. If you experience negative side effect, the first thing to do is consult your doctor. Step 2 is report effects. Report any adverse effect to the FDA made watch program, which monitor the safety of medication post approval. By reporting side effect, you help protect others. Step 3 is seek legal action. If you have been seriously harmed by an unsafe pharmaceutical, you may have the right to pursue legal action. Speak with a lawyer who specialized in product liability to explore your option. Unsafe pharmaceutical can have a devastating effect on your health, both in the short term and long term. It is essential to stay informed, ask the right question, and seek alternative if necessary. By doing so, you protect not only your health but also the well-beings of others around you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insight into drug safety and consumer rights. If you have any question or personal experience to share, drop them in the comments below and I will be happy to respond. Thanks for watching and stay informed about the medication you are taking.